Definitely calls for kitten. Are those handcuffs? Did I see handcuffs? What do y'all be getting into in this bed? What are y'all doing in here? Oh my gosh. And then got this nasty ponytail in the back. Man, what's up with YouTube, bro? I'm back at it again with another upload. Hold on, get my camera straight. Yeah, I'm back in here with another upload, bro. Today we got more TLC for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, bro. If you like content like this or me reacting to anything else I make on this channel, make sure to like, subscribe, bro. TLC, man. Strange addictions this time, y'all. Coming back with it stronger, yo. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I can't live without my real doll. I have a doll. She's my partner. That's all you get. So there you go. And you're welcome.
Worship Me is crazy on the shirt.
Dave, she can't see.
Yeah.
And she can't hear.
Yes. As long as you have 1 foot in reality, it's a perfectly normal thing, I think.
Hey. No.
My name's Dave Cat. I'm 37 years of age. And I can't live without my real doll.
Yo, feds, lock him up, dog. This is one of them signs. These are one of these early signs, dog. This is early signs. He knows he can't do this to a real person, so he gets the doll. It's early signs, man. Feds need to be knocking at his door. FBI, open up, dog.
Originally, when I first got her, I called her my synthetic girlfriend. But it's actually progressed to the point.
Dave Cat, bro. That's what he calls himself. Yo, this remind you of that meme to be like, is that my 2017 S-Dev Bali? Is that my 2017 S-Dev Bali? Have y'all seen that? Lock him up, bro. You see the emo hairstyle, dog. The shirt that said "Worship Me" on the doll is actually honestly crazy.
Point where it's like, you know, oh, she's my wife.
She's not awake right now because, well, basically she kept hitting the snooze button, so it's just like...
Definitely calls for kitten. Are those handcuffs? Did I see handcuffs? What do y'all be getting into in this bed? What are y'all doing in here? Oh my gosh. And then got this nasty ponytail in the back. Why are there handcuffs here, buddy? That is a synthetic doll. Why are there handcuffs here? Do you handcuff her? Does she handcuff you? What's going on here? Feds, FBI, feds, lock him up.
She kept hitting the snooze button, so it's just like, just let her sleep. It's not even worth getting her out of bed at this point.
The whole interaction on a day-to-day basis, along the lines of like getting her dressed,
creepy,
you know, brushing her
dog.
hair, things of that nature. You know, it brings us closer together as a couple. I'd actually
worn this necklace a lot, and I decided she should have it. It's kind of like, you know, when you give your sweetheart a class ring, that sort of thing.
The photo shoots are something fun that we do. When I first was even thinking about getting a real doll, I was just like, okay, well, you know, the sex is going to be fantastic. But there's also the whole concept of like taking photographs.
You can't make this up, y'all. What is he talking about? How is that going to be fantastic? What? She doesn't even have functioning parts. She doesn't even have functioning parts. How is that even going to be remotely enjoyable? Like, you just gotta think to yourself sometimes, man. What goes on in a person's head, bro? Like, is this the main reason he got this doll? Just for that, though? Like, this some Discord mod stuff.
My mother and I used to go down to downtown Detroit every weekend. While she was in various stores trying on clothes, I would actually be looking at the mannequins, and it kind of stemmed from there.
Bro,
back in 1999, actually, my best friend, Monty, had actually tipped me off to a site that sold these lifelike mannequins that were made out of silicone, so they were nice and soft. I was like, oh my God, I've got to have one of these.
Most people find it soothing to live in a fantasy life, to fantasize, or even to daydream. It really becomes problematic when that becomes the predominant way that they live their life.
I gotta admit, me and my friends all thought it was kind of weird, you know, Dave Cat paying quite a sum of money for a real doll. But after he got her and the interest that he showed in her, it was kind of cool in a way.
This will be her anniversary present for our 10-year. I got these.
No racial, but his black card has been revoked. I am revoking it. Dr. Umar helped me out on this. Is not invited to the cookout. He's not going to bring that silicone doll to the cookout. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is some white people stuff. Like, you can't even blame me for that. Like, I'm not saying all white people, but this is some white people stuff. Like, it's rare to catch one of us doing stuff like this, but no racial. It's just, I'm just telling y'all, bro.
Matching wedding bands. They say synthetic love lasts forever on them.
When people are lonely, they often look.
Who says synthetic love lasts forever? Who says that? Who said that? Like, nobody said that, bro. You came up with that yourself in your head while you were cuddling up with your synthetic plastic, not real doll. You came up with. Nobody says that, bro.
Alternative means to find relationships. That could be through a pet, sometimes even just going online. But there are really no substitutes for true human companionship.
I already know she's a doll. It's not a situation where it's just like, oh yeah, she's gonna come to life one day. As long as you have at least 1 foot in reality, it's a perfectly normal thing, I think. Well, sweetie, I'm heading over to the playhouse.
This is the shirt I was talking about, y'all. What does he have going on here? What do they be doing behind closed doors? You see what he's showing us when the camera's on him. What are they doing behind closed doors? Like, that's what I'm wondering. You saw the handcuffs on the bed frame, and it just, I'm really concerned here.
She'll be back about the usual time. She's cooped up in the apartment all the time, and I'd love to be able to take her places. I'll be back before you know it. Love you.
Kitten. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi.
Hold down the fort, okay? But it's just the whole thing of like, oh, there goes that freak with the doll, you know?
Okay, so it's multiple stories. It wasn't just a doll guy. So that's good.
My name is Josh. I'm 20.
Oh, immediately off rip. Lamb chops, no goatee.
My name is Josh.
Straight up lamb chops, no goatee, no chin hair, just straight up sideburns, pork chops, nasty work. I'm not even gonna lie. Cut him straight up mohawk, bro. He has hair in the wrong place. Like, he doesn't have hair where the hair should be.
I'm 27. I live in Worcester, Ohio, and I'm addicted to eating glass.
Bro just wanted, he was going for clips for this one, bro. He just wanted camera time. There's no way. It's not even safe for your body, dog. Like, how can you even do that? How you digest that?
I just get like a warm feeling, kind of get a little bit tingly. Normally when I look for glass to eat, I look for champagne glasses.
Oh, he has preferences, guys. There's always preferences.
Light bulbs. The reason I pick these are because they're usually a thinner glass. It's very gritty right now. It's hard to describe. It sounds awful in my head, the actual chewing. But I enjoy this a whole lot. There isn't a whole lot of taste, it's more of a texture thing. It's like eating horrendously sharp rock candy until you grind it down.
When I first saw Josh eating glass, I thought it was fake.
And
I didn't think it was
crazy.
real.
All of these people always have a wife, a fiance. Like, they always have somebody. It's never just them by themselves.
And when I found out that it was
the 600-pound life and the strange addictions and the hoarders, it's always a partner. I'm like, how are they finding people?
I was upset and scared.
I am a performer for a living. I do stand-up comedy, but glass eating is not my routine. I actually came across glass eating in a book that I was reading. It was kind of scary at first, and then once I realized that it didn't seem to be doing damage to me, it got a lot easier for me to do.
I'm worried about you. You don't know what that's doing to the inside of you. Like, most people are worried about having bad cholesterol and you eat glass.
Yeah, but it's not like I feel anything. It doesn't hurt when I eat glass or anything.
No, most people don't know they're gonna have a heart attack either, and they have those all the time.
I've
You
cut
know,
my
it's hard
lips
to have a
many
real
times, the
conversation
corner
when
of
the
my
camera's
mouth.
on, but-
I've had pieces of glass in my gums, so there's very distinct possibility it could be cutting deep down inside my body.
So I don't know why you're eating it at all.
How much money is he spending on this glass and stuff? You would think that if the cost was so high, if you know how much it costs for glass and light bulbs, you would think that would deter you from buying it, from it being so high in cost.
No, I try not to do that.
You can try not to do it, or you can just not do it at all. Like, I don't understand why this is so hard for you.
Because once I get in front of people that I just get compelled to do stuff. I eat glass at parties, bars,
Compelled to do stuff? What do you mean?
and get-togethers. I love reactions I get from people. I very rarely will do it alone. I guess more than anything, I'm really addicted to the attention.
See, I told y'all, clip farming demon. He doesn't eat glass. Like, he doesn't. He just does that for the view. He just want to get put on an episode of TLC. He knows he doesn't like doing that. He knows he doesn't do it on a regular basis. He only does it in front of people. So that brings me to think that he just like was he just wanted the fame, dog. Music career wasn't working out.
Badly. Like
Yeah,
being
you need attention.
6'4" with crazy hair, not enough
No,
to get you attention.
no, not with my friends. The bullet eating started at a restaurant that I was working at. Somebody
eats
left a
bullets
bullet
too.
at a table, and after egging on from friends, I decided to swallow it. I get a huge rush, little tingly in like my fingertips, feel it roll around
How
my
do you
tongue,
eat a
and I can
bullet?
feel it going about halfway down my esophagus. In one sitting, I've eaten up to about 30 bullets. Mentally, bullets are
This
a
man's
little
body
more.
is made of. How is his a general question, like, how is his stomach still digesting stuff? You would think by this point it's just full iron, bullet metal. What is he pooping out? What is he dumping out when he uses the bathroom, bro? Like, his junk gotta like hurt bad. Like, how does that work out? How is your body digesting literal metal and glass? Like, bro has the digestive system of doomsday.
Stimulating than the glass, just because I know that there's more of a chance of heavy metal poisoning or a bullet coming undone and
How are you
not
alive?
knowing what the gunpowder could do to me. There's a bit of more of a rush doing bullets. I think that I may have some compulsion control issues. It's definitely not normal to be eating glass.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
worried when I'm eating glass and bullets that I don't actually pass them, and they could just be building up in my intestinal tract somewhere, or it could actually be impaling my stomach or esophagus or intestines.
How is he alive right now? I don't
I'm gonna
know.
stop doing it.
Thinking that Josh could possibly be hurting himself enough that he could die is really scary
Possibly.
for me. I love him, so I want him to be around
He might already
forever.
be on a time limit.
My name is Krista. I'm 26 years old. I live in Rockford, Illinois with my boyfriend, Brian, and I am
always have
addicted
somebody.
to my teddy bears.
Man, it gets to a point.
There's
bro.
really nowhere that the bears don't go with me. The bank, the park, shopping, pretty much anywhere that I go, they go, just as if it were my newborn baby. And I don't leave them in the car by themselves. That wouldn't be right either.
Krista cares for 12 teddy bears as though they are real children. Krista cares
By themselves. That wouldn't be right
My girl does this in public. That is not my girl. I'm just being dead honest with you.
either.
Krista cares for 12 teddy bears as though they are real children. She dresses them in different outfits, sits them at the table for meals, and plays with them every day. Krista is unable to have
Like they
kids
some
of her
youngins or
own
something,
due
like-
to medical complications.
It hurts, you know, all I ever wanted to do was be a mother to a child and love them. But I've had to take that and try to push that out of my head now.
Oh,
Here.
wait, did they say she couldn't have kids?
Complications.
It hurts, you know,
Krista is unable to have kids of her own due to medical complications.
it hurts, you know,
I mean,
all I ever
okay,
wanted
see,
to do
now
was be
I-
a mother
you know,
to a
now it's
child and love them.
understandable
But I've
if
had to
you
take
know.
that and try to push that out of my head now.
But I mean, you can always adopt a child. Like, you don't have to raise teddy bear army, Build-A-Bear. You don't have to raise the Build-A-Bear workshop. You don't have to put the Build-A-Bear workshop to shame. You don't have to buy up all the bears. You don't have to raise a whole colony of Yogi Bears just to do this. Like, you don't have to steal Build-A-Bear's company's whole company worth of bears. You don't have to do that.
Here, you can go ahead and get baby Joey.
But I get now where she's coming from with the Care Bears, Build-A-Bears, Yogi Bears, We Bear Bears, Lakers and 5.
Set up for bed.
That was so unrelated, dog.
He's fine how he is.
No, he's not. He needs his pajamas on. Nobody sleeps in a tuxedo.
This is ridiculous.
Would you tell me to neglect my children?
No, but
You
these
could
are
always adopt, like,
bears.
that's not out of the
Krista's
picture.
addiction to her teddy bears is a little bit embarrassing. Go out for walks, she'll have the teddy bears in the stroller. Sometimes she'll want to put the bears in the kids' swing and she wants me to push them.
They're bears, why we gotta push them?
'Cause they enjoy it and they're having fun.
Hey, man.
Growing up as a
Best you could do,
child,
just keep going about your life.
I absolutely loved stuffed animals. It was a way just to have happiness. It started with one bear, you know, and then somehow it just blew up into this tremendous thing in my life.
Krista's a recovering drug addict. She's been sober for nearly 2 years.
Okay, see, the more because, you know, I try to keep it respectful, but, you know, of course I make jokes because, you know, make content funny and stuff, but the more they tell us all this other important information after the fact, so it comes off, my bad, it comes off as me being more judgmental, but it really, her situation keeps, like, they keep explaining stuff when I've already said, like, you know, but yeah. That's if you get what I'm saying, though. But like they bringing up stuff after I already done joke. Like, if I knew she was like a drug addict, you know, could have kids, like at the beginning of the story, then, you know, I probably would have been more lenient. But you know,
I'm an addictive personality. I've taken the drugs and the drinking out of my life, and I've put the bears in there. And I truly treat them as if they are my own children. I purchase clothing for them. They all have names, personalities, different
her story,
outfits
I'm just
to
gonna be
change into.
respectful,
And I do love each and every one of them in
lot.
their own way. Oh, better.
Krista spends 15 hours a day caring for her 12 teddy bears. She's unemployed and supported by her family.
I really don't
Okay,
pay.
listen, I know what I said, but at least if you're going to have all these bears and stuff, that's okay. You've been through a lot, okay. But unemployed, no job, no money, I'm paying for all this and all these bears. These bears aren't paying rent. I am. You're not doing anything. You're sitting around dressing bears all day. Like, this is just me being dead honest. You're dressing bears all day. And I'm paying. I'm working. Oh my, there's something wrong with me, dog. But if I was the husband,
Attention to
that would be my mindset.
the cost. You know, I love them like they're my own, and so money really isn't an object to me. You guys don't need raincoats, do you? No, not yet.
Hey man, just keep it
Brian
pushing.
has
look,
said to me
glance,
that,
keep
you
it
know,
pushing,
I'm gonna
man.
end up dying alone with my teddy bears.
Krista is really dependent on the bears and loves to say they're part of this family, and I just keep on telling her there's bears, they're not even real.
What I do is what I do. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Hey man, that's crazy work, but man, of course, Stunner. Of course, if y'all like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, man. TLC, man. My strange addictions, bro. I can't choose. It's like the three-headed beast. Strange addictions, my sister's pound life, and hoarders. All three of them are just so entertaining. I love reacting to it for y'all, man. But of course, if y'all like this, make sure to like, subscribe for more videos, man. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.